Top of the morning to you. Welcome to Talking Sharks and welcome to the beautiful city of Limerick. Well, this is the one that all Sharks fans have had in their diaries since the fixtures were announced at the beginning of the season. It simply doesn't get any bigger than this. European champions Munster at the redeveloped Thomond Park. Philippe's men don't have fond memories of the place, but we're here to put them right.
Sale are fantastic support. In fact, if any team we want to get through to the Heineken Cup final, if we don't make it, will be Sale.
Cheval and all this business, we don't have lads over, But as I said, since our no stadium went up, it's fabulous,
Tonight you'll have 500,000 people here tonight and tomorrow night for the big match. Everybody is a Munster man.
I think this could be a really, really great night.
I think we're going to win it, but it's going to be difficult. But the way we're playing at the moment, we've got a good chance.
We're going to win. Honestly believe we're going to win tonight. Don't know why. Most likely because I had too much Guinness last night. We talked about it and we're going to win.
Munster, the Thomond Park's makes me a good place to go. Nice, good beer. What more do you want?
Paddy, you've got your house all kitted up with flags, with Munster flags. Where's your kit? You're going to be wearing one tomorrow?
Oh, we'll wear the right boys, But as I said, you're more than welcome here.
Everyone looks forward to the Heineken Cup games, those 6 games that here where you go, this is it, this is all right.
Are you nervous, lads, honestly?
No, we're not nervous. Not at all.
No, is that French? What about you, Sebastian?
Oui, je suis surpris.
The score?
Yeah, we win.
Mark Quaitro, Luke McAllister, Wiggy, Capitano, Argentino.
Meanwhile, at Edgeley Park, those fans who couldn't make it across the water to Limerick gathered nervously to watch what would turn out to be a nail-biter.
So we took you through the teams a little earlier, just in case you missed. They're just coming out now. Sale in their traditional white and blue away kit with the blue Sharks fin on shirt and shorts. Sale frantically defending there. They're going to try and get this one away, but Munster still have the ball here and they're going to come on another attack, and they've got into the corner.
It's Paul O'Connell has picked the ball up a yard out at the back of a ruck, and he's dived over the top of the ruck by what looks like it could be a try.
Charlie Hodgson steps up on the right-hand side, about the same position, just a little further back, and he's got that one beautifully, and such an important time to get in. And to get a kick early like that from that distance is going to do his confidence.
It's a funny old game, isn't it, when they miss the easy one, and he goes and slots the hard one straight through the upright.
It's Warwick, he's got 2 outside him, finds Alan Quinlan, it comes into the corner, and it's another try for Munster, and they're flying, and it's Jerry Flannery who's touched down in the right-hand corner. Sales has caught on the overlap, 3-on-2, and nothing they could do there to tackle. Munster are flying. Schofield pops it to Chris Jones, and out to Mark Jones, who's just tripped him up with a foot there. I think the referee saw it. We could where we were.
It's Jerry Flannery again now. I wonder if the linesman's seen this and whether this is a yellow card offence for. This is what the yellow card's for.
And here it comes, a yellow card, and Jerry Flannery will be in the sin bin. There's the silence. Luke McAllister strikes, and he's certainly got the distance, and he's got the accuracy.
It looks like he's got his kicking boots on. I wouldn't be surprised if Luke would take over the kicking now.
Munster just a minute into this second half have added another try. It's come from David Wallace. Ronan O'Gara is just about to surely add another 2 points, and does. So it is Munster that now lead by 19 points to 6. Sale Sharks, and Dwayne Peel takes it quickly and beautifully, and he's bursting forward. He's got no one with him, but what a run from him, and he makes a good few minutes. Here comes Epion Roberts inside Sale. Munster's 22. Sale strike in the left corner. What an unbelievable try! It's Dwayne Peel who took the ball quickly. It's Charlie Hodgson who touches down. Unbelievable! We can hear the boos here. David Wallace takes it into the breakdown.
I'm surprised if O'Gara puts it into the corner. He
does spin it in there. Hodgson will surely mark it. He's dropped it. I can't believe he's dropped the ball there. And Munster have capitalised on that. So the 5-metre scrum from Munster is underway. O'Leary puts it in as they drive forward, and O'Leary goes blindsided, and he's touched down, and it's another try for Munster. That Sales Heineken Cup Paul Warwick, who's gone all the way, and he's scored in the far right-hand corner. This is all over now for Sale Sharks. The quick penalty taken by the fullback.
We defended with too much heart and not enough head in the first 25 minutes, overcommitted at ruck, got very narrow and also pushed forward in the middle of the field, allowed them to get around us. They scored 2 tries. We came in at half time, tried to speak about the defence holding off a little bit more, and we did that, and really we were in the game on an hour. But the contact area particularly, we were poor, we were upright, we didn't support the ball well enough, and then we overcommitted to support the ball and we had no options off 10 to play anything. So it's very disappointing everywhere. It's a high level game. We need to learn from this. We've said this before, but we've been poor in this tournament, and tonight we've been soundly beaten by a side that's a lot better than us and much more experienced in the tournament.
It was certainly a display that we've been looking for a little while, so to play well at home is always excellent.
After the game, obviously the boys are bitterly disappointed in things, but we need to move on now. We're out of this competition and focus on the Guinness Premiership, and hopefully next game in that competition make a big statement and put our season back on track. But yeah, all the boys are down and we're disappointed at the moment, but I'm sure we'll bounce back from this.
We let them back in the game after half time, and we're a bit disappointed with that, so we got a few breaks in the second half and made the most of the opportunities.
Fairness to say, they came right back at us, and there was only a score in it then again, so it was a hugely physical game, and I suppose we were lucky to get back up the field and get another try just to seal it in the end.
We've gifted them 3 tries, and that's what Munster do. That's why you're so frustrating. They're very patient, they wait for you to make silly mistakes, and then when they do, they capitalise on it. And we haven't played well. We've played Munster twice this season and we've played poorly, and tonight was obviously a very poor performance.
What did you make of Sale overall, really, tonight?
Look, they're an excellent side, and their Guinness Premiership form has been fantastic, and we have a huge respect for them. We put some good pressure on them early and scored a couple of good tries, but they just kept coming back and back at us, so we were nearly never safe to the last 10 minutes.
Our defence really shut them down, I thought. Our forwards were fantastic, really stopped their go forward, which they're good at, and that allows Luke McAllister and the rest of their backs on the front foot, and to shut down that really takes a lot of impetus out of their attack. And full credit to our fellows. I think right across the back line made my job a lot easier at fullback with the defence they put up.
First off, we come out and sort of 2 missed tackles, and they scored 2 tries, and it just seemed to be the case all night. Any mistake that we made, they just seemed to capitalise on that, and it was just one of them games. It was frustrating. Everything we tried to do, they seemed to match up in defence. They played really well. We didn't turn up on the night, and we got beat sort of in every aspect, contact area and everything, but obviously we need to sort of focus on the next game now and move on.
It was a fantastic try, though, that breakaway from Blaine Peel. Did you think you were back in it then at that stage?
Yeah, exactly. When he came on, I thought we lifted the tempo, some good injection of pace, and brought us back into the game, but that was the only 5-minute period really where we looked like getting our hopes up, and of course it was a realistic chance of getting back in the game. We weren't far behind. And I believed on an hour that we did, because I thought we played so poorly in the first half that we couldn't really play much worse. But by the end of the game, everybody's lost their pattern, lost their shape, lost the trust, and we're all just trying to try the miracle ball, or defensively just run out the line and tackle anyone without buying into the system that has worked so well for us all season. To concede 6 tries in one game and only 9 in the Premiership all season speaks volumes. There's not only 15 or 22 people out there that take responsibility, the coaches, and I take a lot of responsibility. Everyone shares the responsibility for the way we've played tonight, and they were a better team than us tonight by a long way, and I think we made them look a bit better than what they are, but they are a great side in this tournament, and we'll all take a look at each ourselves.
Put this behind you and go and win the Premiership now?
Yeah, that's the main plan anyway.
So plenty more reaction after the break, but first here's a teaser for you with a little more Irish flavour. We'll see you in 2.
Keith Wood once scored 4 tries in the one game against which country in the 1999 World Cup? Was it A, Canada, B, Tonga, or C, the USA? Before the break, we asked against which country did Keith Wood score 4 tries in the 1999 World Cup? And the answer was C, the USA.
Well, welcome back to Talking Sharks. We're all trying to smile, but a 37-14 defeat makes it a little hard to take. Alongside me is Steve Hanley, of course, a Sharks legend. Steve, where did it go wrong? There were a few opportunities where we thought Sale have got a real chance to get back in this, and they just got blown out of the water at the end of the day, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, we've been watching this game together, and at the start we commentated on, the first 10 minutes going to be so crucial, and it proved right. The first 10 minutes were crucial. I mean, this place is absolutely amazing. I've sort of never experienced atmospheres like this, particularly at a club rugby match. Munster came out, fans baying for blood, and they got what they deserved, basically. The Sale held off them a bit. Munster went forward, every opportunity, and managed to nick the try in the corner. To be fair, Sale, with a couple of penalties, could have gone in 12 at half-time after not really doing that much. And you're right, Munster came out again the first 10 minutes. We talked about that at half-time, how important that first 10 minutes was. And basically, Munster scored again right away, and the two scores early on in both halves proved crucial.
I think people saying embarrassing is a little harsh, though, isn't it?
It does. I think Munster were basically just a different level. I think I've just talked to Richard Wigglesworth in there. I think that team's better than an Ireland team. They've got 11 Ireland internationals who started the last game, plus they've got the likes of Dougie Alworth and the fullback Paul Warwick, who were absolute class today, class apart, and they just showed that they've got that winning mentality, they've got that European pedigree, and Ronan O'Gara was just immense today, plugging Sale back into the corners when they needed to do it.
Do you think maybe they weren't ready for that blitz? Because we talked about it, we said that first blitz of 10-15 minutes was going to come. It did come, they scored 2 tries within it. Do you think Sale was slightly underprepared for that perhaps?
Maybe they didn't know how intense it was going to be. Sale won the kick-off, and I thought Sale take the kick-off, kick the ball for a couple of minutes, but we talked about discipline as well, and Sale gave a penalty away quite early doors, right, and it eased the pressure on Munster. They got out of the half and they went forward and scored in this left-hand corner up here, and it did prove crucial because Sale were never really, they were a score behind, but honestly they weren't really in the game, were they?
The try that they scored, though, Dwayne Peel had come on for Richard Wigglesworth. They were back in it at that stage, and again they had opportunities. But maybe it was just more of a case that Munster were just too strong. They made opportunities out of nothing.
Munster seemed to have another gear. Every time Sale got close, they seemed to have another. Peely, fair play, came on, fantastic quick tap penalty, took a little bit of contact, fed the fridge on a fantastic 20-metre run.
That was fantastic.
And he gave a little pair of number 10 hands to Charlie Austin to score in the corner.
How difficult is it going to be to pick themselves up now? I mean, it's a typical cliched question, but they come in with so much expectation, and as Philippe has told us, they got smashed.
Well, yeah, they did, but is it hard to pick up? They've got one competition to focus on now. Let's just go for the Premiership. We know we're good enough to do it. We've smashed Wasps. We beat a good London Irish side at home quite convincingly in the end. I thought we were very, very, very good for the win, although it was nip and tuck in the end. So let's focus everything on the Premiership. I think we're lying in 4th place. We've got a game in hand against Worcester. That's going to be a massive game now. And some of these boys are going to have to put their hand up when the Six Nations game comes on.
I've never ever experienced an atmosphere like it when they were coming out the tunnel behind you. We were sat over there doing commentary. The roars, the flags, the fans, they were just unbelievable. I guess for someone like you, who's only just come out of the game, you must be pig sick not to be playing the game.
It was immense, wasn't it? No, honestly, it was immense. Miss it on nights like this. Gutted for the boys, to be fair, but Munster were a class apart. But I mean, this place, just take a look at it now, it's absolutely outstanding. And fair play. You walk around the town and they love it round here. The people in the hotel before were teasing their eyes. They'll come to Thomond Park for the first time, the new Thomond Park, and it just shows what it means to people around here. We've come over here. Sale have travelled in the numbers. I'm sure the fans are going to have a fantastic evening. I think embarrassment is a big word to use in sport, because there's no way the boys are going to come on that pitch without giving 100%, and I think they did. I think they're just beaten by a better side.
Many thanks then, Steve. A massively disappointing night then here at Thomond Park. The rain's coming down, it kind of sums things up. You can see it's pretty hard to smile, but let's go for something a little more light-hearted. The Grubber Challenge, because that's an illustrious trophy. Forget the Heineken Cup, it's Grubber Challenge time. It's Altrincham Kersal. They've already beaten Broughton Park in the league, but let's have a look at this competition.
So here are the rules of the Grubber Challenge. 10 players have one chance to grubber the ball from the corner flag through the posts. The ball can either go through the left or the right of the posts, and the ball must bounce at least once before going through the posts for it to be counted.
Well, Harrison's back row.
Ollie Thomas, Waterboy.
Neil Light Owen, that's our centre.
Dean Harris, back row. Scott Watson, fitness conditioning. Albert Jones, anywhere.
John Rogers from half.
John Guinness, AQA, potato head.
It's not going to kill that much.
Ben Shepherd, back row.
Come on, Ozzy.
Don't slice it.
James Elton, player.
Oh.
Come on, Jay.
Sale Sharks, in conjunction with Channel M and Talking Sharks, are offering you the chance to win a fantastic prize of a hospitality table for 4 people. That's at the up-and-coming England Saxons versus Portugal match at Edgeley Park on Friday the 30th of January. Your prize includes a table for 4 in hospitality with a 3-course meal before the game, 4 of the best seats in the house to watch the match, and a chance to meet the players. To be in with a chance of winning this great prize, just answer this simple question. Who succeeded Brian Ashton as England head coach? Was it A, Toby Booth, B, Martin Johnson, or C, Jim Malander? To enter, text the word Sharks followed by your answer A, B or C to 88821. Texts cost £1.50 plus your standard network charge. You must be over 18 to enter, and lines close on midnight Wednesday the 28th of January. Good luck. Tickets are also still available for this match, and they start at just £5 for juniors and £10 for adults. To book, just call 08444 994 994, or you can buy them online at www.salesharks.com. So with Sale's European dream over for this season, the focus is now on bringing another Premiership trophy back to Edgeley Park. Claremont on Saturday has a chance for Director of Rugby Philippe Saint-André to pick some fresh faces. However, he's becoming disillusioned with a very small section of the club's fans whose negativity he believes is affecting the players and the club's chances of moving forward.
You have intelligent people everywhere and you have stupid people everywhere, and this it's in sport and in different but people don't realize that Sale, we play in Heineken Cup at home in front of 6,800 people, and we compete against the best team in Europe. We compete against the best team in Europe, and people must realize, and we beat Clermont in Clermont, we play Munster for a big game, and so we try to compete against the best team in Europe, but what's the name? For this, it's not easy. We need to fight each time. We need to find the way. They must thank also Brian Kennedy. I think if Brian is not behind this club maybe will be National 1 or National 2. So people are very unhappy and crying, but they don't realize that for the last 5 years, I think you compete against the best team. In Guinness Premiership, we are 11 games, 8 wins. And people don't realize, all the time the garden is greener next door. But for the last 5 years that I am here, they can each week have a fantastic game of rugby against the best team in England and in Europe. And we play 4 games consecutively with nearly the same team, and it was maybe the game too much against Munster. But we need to find solution, and I take some responsibility. But people intelligent realize this, but after, stupid people, I don't have time with this type of people.
And of course, it's a small percentage, but one argument that it is that some of the fans are saying they're customers. Is there a difference between being a customer and a supporter? Because I, to be honest, think that if you're following a club, you're a supporter of a club, you're obviously involved in the brand because you help the club move forward, but you can't move forward with that mentality.
I agree with you, because what they forgot, it was Munster 2 weeks before, they lost at home 30 points against Leinster, and it was 26,000 people. And 2 weeks after, 26,000 people come again, and they were 600% behind the team. Us, we have, don't be negative, because we have, I think, since I arrived, we have, I think, 8,000 people each week behind the team 100%. And I think this is much, much bigger than before. Before it was 3,000 or 4,000. But for the name after, you have a lot of people, they pick their match, or it's a good game. Let's go. I don't know. I don't think so against Clermont-Ferrand this week. He will be busy, but what they need to understand, they need to help also Kingsley Jones, because Kingsley will be the new Gaffer next year. And he need what's the name, quite a budget to compete against the best team in Europe. And it's not just to be unhappy, and because maybe they were unhappy the week before. We beat London Irish, one of the best teams in the Guinness Premiership. It was a fantastic game. End of December, we smashed Wasp 30-40 points, and I think Wasp will be in quarter-final of the Heineken Cup. So it's also some good period, but people have a short memories, and so I don't want to be also, because I passed 5 years here, fantastic, and the supporters are very loyal, and the club is fantastic. But they need to realize, and you need all the time people behind. You need people positive, because the club is not in bad shape. We can win the Guinness Premiership, and I think, don't pass too much time with 10, 20 people are very, very negative, but a lot of people are positive and are behind the team. After, I agree with you, it's the player read a lot of this, and after a poor game, they are very low, and if they read this, they put us lower. But our job is to pull them back, and just, Saturday it's a big game. Clermont-Ferrand still have a hope to be qualified in the Heineken Cup. They will come, they will try to score 4 tries. It will be a fantastic game. And I hope the positive people will be behind the team, because we'll do like each time we play at home, we'll front up, and the guys will put the body on the line. Maybe we'll make some mistake, but the guys will work hard.
Well, the party's going to go long on into Limerick tonight. It's Munster, of course, who've beaten Sale here, but trust me, there's now more importance on the Guinness Premiership trophy.
The crack's fantastic. Yeah.
The party could go on until Monday.
I'll tell you something, any day, as I've already said, 7 tries in a game, I may not be at work on Monday.
Never been before. Great crack.
Licensing laws might decree me to say that it goes on until about 2:30, but I think tonight is probably going to go on until Sunday, most likely.